Forget all the fairy tales you've been told until now. The reality you think you know is nothing more than a veil, and today we are pulling that veil back completely. One by one, we are bringing to light the evidence hidden in the shadows of the modern world, evidence that pushes the boundaries of logic. What do these findings, dismissed by science as coincidence and imprisoned by history on dusty shelves, actually tell us? An underground city in a place where it should never have existed, or mysterious regions from thousands of years ago that we cannot explain even with today's intelligence? Are they all just mistakes, or are they silent signatures left by those who were here before us? We think we are at the pinnacle of humanity, but what if we are merely shadows trying to sprout again upon a massive ruin? What if the Earth isn't the home we think it is, but a long-abandoned experimental site? Now take a deep breath, because after what you are about to see, you will never look at the world outside the same way again. If you are ready to face the cold hard truth, let's begin. Chapter 1. Pine Gap. Deep in the scorching red heart of the Australian outback, miles away from any major city, lies one of the most secretive places on the planet. From a distance, you can see massive white domes rising from the desert floor like giant golf balls. This is Pine Gap. Officially, it is a joint satellite tracking station operated by the United States and Australia. But for decades, whistleblowers and researchers have claimed that the official story is nothing more than a carefully crafted lie. Pine Gap is protected by a permanent no-fly zone and a high-tech security perimeter that even the most advanced drones cannot breach. Why is an antenna farm in the middle of nowhere protected like a nuclear arsenal? The answer lies beneath the surface. While the white domes are visible to the world, it is rumored that the facility descends miles into the earth, housing a massive underground city. Some experts believe Pine Gap is the central brain for global surveillance, capable of intercepting every phone call, email, and radio signal on Earth. But the theories go much deeper than just spying. Local residents have reported strange, silent lights rising from the facility at night, performing maneuvers that defy the laws of physics. This has led many to believe that Pine Gap is not just listening to the world, but communicating with something beyond it. Some former employees have whispered about black projects, involving gravity-defying technology and suppressed energy sources that the public is not ready to know about. Whenever journalists or politicians try to peek behind the curtain, they are met with a wall of silence. The true budget and the true purpose of Pine Gap are kept in the shadows, classified under the highest levels of national security. Is it a defense facility, or is it a hub for a global control system that we aren't supposed to understand? As the desert wind blows across the red sand, the white domes of Pine Gap continue to listen, watching everything, while remaining the world's most silent secret. Chapter 2. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. In the heart of the Colorado Rockies, there is a mountain that is no longer just a part of nature. Behind a massive tunnel entrance lies the Cheyenne Mountain Complex, a fortress carved into 2,000 feet of solid granite. While it is publicly known as a command center for aerospace defense, the sheer scale of the security suggests a far more disturbing reality. This is an autonomous, underground city, sealed behind 25-ton blast doors and mounted on giant steel springs to survive the unimaginable. But why would a simple monitoring station need protection that could withstand a direct nuclear strike? The answer lies in the levels they don't talk about. For decades, this mountain has been the primary collection point for every radar anomaly detected in our skies. Whistleblowers have hinted at secret blue levels deep within the rock, where data on unidentified aerial phenomena is processed in total isolation. Technicians here have reportedly tracked objects entering our atmosphere at speeds that defy every known law of physics. While the public is told these are weather balloons or sensor glitches, the classified logs inside Cheyenne Mountain tell a different story. Why does this facility house high-frequency sensors pointing toward empty sectors of space where no human satellites are located? It seems they aren't just watching for enemy missiles, but for a presence we are told doesn't exist. The most alarming evidence of a cover-up is the way information vanishes once it reaches this fortress. Every time a pilot witnesses an impossible maneuver in the sky, the primary radar data is routed directly to this mountain and then scrubbed from history. Former staff members have spoken about dark files, recordings of metallic crafts performing maneuvers that would crush any human pilot. Instead of being studied by global scientists, this information is buried under the highest levels of national security. They have effectively turned a mountain into a safe for secrets that could rewrite human history, ensuring that the most profound discoveries of our time never see the light of day. Cheyenne Mountain is a silent giant that guards more than just our borders. As those massive doors remain shut, we have to ask, are they protecting the government from an outside threat, or are they hiding the truth about what they have found in our skies? They are watching and they are listening, but the granite walls ensure they will never speak. The world outside remains in the dark, while the real history of our planet is locked inside the mountain. Chapter 3. Kapustin Yar. In the remote Astrakhan region of Russia, lies a place that was wiped from the maps for decades. Kapustin Yar. Established in 1946 as a top-secret rocket site, this facility quickly became the center of unexplained events. While official reports call it a mere testing ground, the extreme security suggests something much more sinister. This is a fortress of secrets where the line between advanced science and extraterrestrial reality began to blur during the Cold War. In 1948, a year after Roswell, something incredible happened in the skies over the base. Soviet radar tracked a cigar-shaped object performing impossible maneuvers. A Soviet fighter pilot was ordered to engage the craft, leading to a collision that brought both down. Instead of an investigation, the crash site was immediately sealed, and the wreckage was transported to an underground facility known as Site 7. This was the beginning of a systematic cover-up that has lasted for over 70 years. Whistleblowers hint that Site 7 is a massive laboratory dedicated to reverse engineering recovered alien technology. They claim many Soviet rocket advancements were actually copies of what was found inside the wreckage stored beneath the base. Reports describe hangar-sized rooms filled with metallic disks and energy sources that defy human understanding. Despite these claims, the Russian government has suppressed every leak, ensuring that the physical evidence remains buried deep within the earth, away from the eyes of global science. Today, Kapustin Yar remains one of the most restricted zones on the planet. The secrets of Site 7 stay hidden behind layers of military secrecy. What are they still hiding in those underground hangars? As long as the gates remain closed, we can only wonder if our space age was born in the ruins of a fallen star. They have the evidence, but they have ensured the world remains in the dark. Chapter 4. High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. In the frozen wilderness of Gakona, Alaska, stands a forest of massive antennas known as HAARP. Officially, it is a research facility designed to study the Earth's ionosphere for improving communications and surveillance. But for decades, this remote site has been at the center of global fear and dark theories. Many believe that HAARP is not just a scientific project, but a powerful weapon capable of manipulating the atmosphere itself, effectively turning the sky into a tactical tool for those in control. Whistleblowers and researchers have pointed to the facility's ability to beam high-frequency radio waves into the upper atmosphere, potentially triggering artificial weather patterns. There are persistent claims that HAARP can create massive storms or even earthquakes by vibrating the Earth's crust from thousands of miles away. Furthermore, some theorists suggest that these low-frequency waves could even influence human brain activity on a global scale. While the scientific community dismisses these as myths, the total secrecy surrounding the project has only added to the suspicion that something much more powerful is being hidden from the public eye. Is HAARP simply an innocent experiment, or is it a tool for global control that can weaponize the very air we breathe? The facility continues to pulse silent energy into the sky, while the government remains silent about its true capabilities. As long as these antennas remain active, the world remains on edge, wondering if the next natural disaster was actually born in a laboratory in Alaska. The evidence is invisible, but the power is real. Chapter 5. Teufelsberg Devil's Mountain. In the heart of Berlin, rising above the Grunewald forest, lies Teufelsberg or Devil's Mountain. This is not a natural hill. It is a massive mound of rubble from the ruins of World War II, buried over an unfinished Nazi military college. During the Cold War, the United States National Security Agency built one of its most powerful listening stations on this summit. These white, decaying domes were designed to intercept every radio signal and communication coming from behind the Iron Curtain, turning a pile of war debris into a global ear for the West. While the domes on the surface are haunting, the real mysteries of Teufelsberg are rumored to be deep underground. There are persistent stories of secret tunnels and bunkers hidden beneath the Nazi ruins that even the current caretakers cannot access. Whistleblowers have hinted that the NSA was doing more than just listening. They were testing experimental surveillance technology that could pinpoint individuals through their unique electronic signatures. Although the station was abandoned after the fall of the Berlin Wall, much of the data collected here remains classified, buried under layers of government secrecy that have never been fully opened to the public. Today, Teufelsberg is a ghost of the Cold War, a decaying skeleton of steel and fabric that still looks out over the city. Is it just a ruin for urban explorers, or do the Nazi foundations still hold secrets that the modern world is too afraid to uncover? As the wind whistles through the torn domes, the Devil's Mountain remains a silent witness to a time of shadows and hidden agendas. Some secrets, it seems, are meant to stay buried in the rubble of history.